A very warm welcome to the show, The Winning Attitude. The Winning Attitude is a show that is here to encourage you, to let you know that no matter where you are, who you are, or where you come from, you can do it in life. Welcome to Winners TV, the home of all winners. We are all winners in Christ Jesus. Today's topic, we are going to talk about fear. And the show is The Winning Attitude. Like they say, life is unfair. And I say, life has no relative, life has no friend. Why am I saying that? Because life can either choose to put something negative or positive in front of you. But you have all the power to make the negative part, the negative thing that life has put in front of you, to be positive. And you have all the power to put the positive to be negative. That is the fact that you have to know. Many times, so many lives have been ruined because of fear. Fear has deprived us of our destiny. Fear has tampered with our destinies. Why am I saying that? Our topic of today is will be anchored on Isaiah 41:10, where God says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you." God knew very well that at some point in life we will have fear. Not that we will not have fear, we will have fear. But He's telling us that we should not fear, that He is with us, that He will strengthen us, that He will help us. He has said that, yes, I will help you. If you believe in that God that I believe in, that one God, no matter the kind of fear that you have, God will help you. Fear is the worst thing that you can ever have. I remember at some point in my life, I was full of fear. So many things were happening in my life. There was a lot of fear in my life. And when you have fear in your life, fear makes you look stupid. Fear makes you look like a loser. Fear makes you you look so vulnerable. Fear makes you look like you have nothing important to do. You have no one there for you. Fear makes you not even to love. Because once you're full, you have fear in you. There's nothing that you can do. But you see, fear and attitude goes hand in hand. What is that? Your attitude. When life brings fear in front of you, how do you overcome it? Do you just sit there and start crying and start cursing people and start blaming people because bad things are happening to you? No. And you see, most of the time, all these things that we fear, we don't even know why we fear. We don't even know them. It's called fear of the unknown. Because will it have been that we know that I know that I fear this thing. I know it and I fear it. No, fear wouldn't have been there. But all the things that we fear in life, we have never seen them. They have never happened to us. We don't know. Like right now, a lot is going on in the world. Maybe before Corona came, maybe you got a job with a certain company, given a letter, but before you started working with them, this thing came, the lockdown came, you're not working, maybe you're stuck somewhere. You fear that if I don't come, if I don't report to my work, so-and-so will take my position. You don't know, but you just fear. And what brings fear? Who brings fear? It's the devil. It's the devil. Sometimes we fear things that we've never seen. Most of the time, you have to confront your fears. You have to. And you can only confront it when you have a positive attitude. When you have a winning attitude. That it doesn't matter, I know this thing is happening like this. Maybe you are sick. But you see, people die because of fear. Most of the time, people die because of fear. Even along the road, when you have an accident, what kills people is fear. The moment you lose control and you can't control your car, you find yourself losing control and then you crash. But if you can decide not to allow fear comes into your life, it may come. But you just decide that I will not allow fear to take control over my life. I will control this vehicle and be safe. There are so many things that bring fear in our lives. In life sometimes we feel that there are better people. There are people who are better than us. Of course they are. But if you want to achieve something in life, don't look around you. pretend and assume that you are only there. I mean, you are there alone. How am I going to achieve this? So many people have failed. So many people have lost so many things because they fear. Fear of being judged. What will people say? Like right now, so many things are going on social media. People tend to portray the positive side of everything around their lives. I'm here to tell you that you see, out of 10% of what people write or show on social media, only like 8% or 7% are true. 8 or 7% not true. Only 3 or 4% true. And then you start calling and feeling like, with me, there's nothing good that can come out of me. Already you've judged yourself. You fear what people will say. When I say like, maybe this thing happened to me, or maybe I don't know how to overcome this, you are going through certain things and you're afraid to share, because if I share with so and so, they will start judging me. That, oh, this thing is happening to you because you didn't do this, because you are doing this. Fear of being judged. Don't allow that to take place in your life. Don't listen to people who judge you because something is not going on right in your life. The fear of being judged has made so many people to lose very good opportunities, because you feel that if I do it, sometimes we try to copy people. Don't try that. That person is this person. You are a different person. God created us. Each and every person is unique in his or her own way. You cannot be me, I cannot be you. So if I start living my life the way you are living your life, I will go wrong, you will go wrong. Don't allow what people say, how people judge you, how people see you, because you see, they only know a little bit about you. They're not God, because they don't know your heart. Only God knows your heart. So many things, what brings fear in our life, like fear of being judged. You're always afraid that you'll be judged, you'll be judged, you'll be judged. At some point in my life, I really felt that way, because there's so many bad things, there's so many things that happened in my life that only if I knew that I would have tackled them this way, regrets. Sometimes you can regret in your life, you can feel that I would have tackled this way, But okay, all in all, it happened. So you feel like people are judging you. You feel like you are nothing, you are useless, you're listening. You can hear, but you can decide to put it in your life or just to let it pass. Don't let fear of being judged take over your life. Another thing, sometimes we feel like we are not enough, especially at places of work where we work. There are people who are born like they always feel that they are better than other people. It's not bad to feel that way, because we all have different personalities. But when someone fails, when someone intimidates you, when someone all the time he keeps on saying bad things, he's mean to you or she's mean to you, you shouldn't allow that take root in your life, that you're feeling that you're not enough. This happens most of the time with ladies. Sometimes ladies feel that they are not beautiful enough to do certain things. They are not beautiful enough. They are not beautiful enough all the time. You are special. You are unique in your own way. Don't try to compare yourself to another person. You are enough just the way you are. If only you can discover that the moment I have a positive attitude towards everything that I want to do in my life, towards everything that comes my way, you'll be able to handle all things. Because remember, the Bible says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Do you know Christ? Do you believe that you can do all things? Because he didn't say that you can do some. He said you can do all things. So don't think that you are not enough to handle certain things. Have the positive attitude. Believe in yourself that you are enough. Everything that comes our way, if only we believe that you can handle that, you will handle. Unless you start feeling that with this me, I cannot handle. There are people who have been even appointed to various positions, I mean, in offices or wherever, but they feel that I cannot do it. It's so and so who can do it. Who told you that that person is better than you? Why do you have to believe someone? Why? Because fear has taken root into your life, and you feel that you are not enough. It's so and so who can be enough, not you. Remove that in your life. If you have that in your life, there's so many things that you can't achieve in your life. Sometimes we feel that there, like maybe someone has traveled all over the world. You've never traveled. You've been to Nairobi, Kisumu, Mombasa, etc. You're always there, and then this person comes and feels like you don't know anything international. You've never traveled outside. If only you can believe that you can do that and you can do much more. You can. It's about what you believe in. It's about the force that is inside you, the force that drives you towards doing things, certain things in your life. If you start coiling yourself and believing what this person has told you, that you're not enough, you will. You won't be enough. You will not reach. You will not do it. Always believe in yourself. Have a positive attitude. I just said before, life is unfair. But no matter what it brings on your table, it can bring a positive or a negative. You have all the power to turn the negative to positive, positive to negative, depending on the attitude that you have towards life. Number 3, fear of the unknown. Most of the time we fear things that we've never seen, things that we don't even know. Sometimes you feel sick in your body, but because you fear that if I go to the hospital, maybe the doctor will tell me that this is what I'm suffering from, this is what is happening to myself, to my body, you fear. The devil has put fear in your life because he knows very well that the only way that he can finish you is to put fear in your life. So we end up fearing things that we don't even know. And do you know that most of the time, all these things that we fear, they are not even there. They are far-fetched. They are not even there. We fear things that we don't even know. They are not there. They don't exist. Remove that fear. Believe in yourself. Don't fear things that you don't know. In fact, fearing things that you don't know, you come to realize that these things, you can even tackle them, you can handle them very easily as compared to things that you know. Fear of the unknown. I've mentioned fear of being judged, fear of feeling that you are inadequate, that you are not good enough, fear of the unknown. These are some of the fears that we suffer from. We just don't know why we fear of the unknown. At some point in my life, I felt that nothing good can come out of me, but I didn't even know the reason why. Everything that I was going through, that I was doing, I felt that there's nothing good that can come out of. And for sure, nothing good came out. But the moment I changed my attitude, when I want to do something, I believe in myself. Sometimes I will know the end results even before it happens. I know that even though I don't know it, but I know it will come out positive. That is the kind of attitude I want you to have towards everything that comes your way, everything that you handle, everything that life puts in front of you. Dear winners, this is Winners TV, the home of all winners. Another fear that we have, fear of failure. Fear of failure. Most of the time, when we're doing things, when maybe you are having a project, or maybe you want to do something, you are intending to start a business, there's this fear that normally comes into people's life. You feel that you'll fail, that you'll waste your money. You have to be a risk taker. For you to succeed in this life, you can't sit there thinking that if you have money in the account, the money is just there, that you'll multiply it. No. Money that is put in the bank can never bring something good. Put it and withdraw it. Do something. Do something. Start that business that you want to start. That business that you've been thinking about, that you've been for a long time, you've been thinking that you want to do this business, but there's this fear that keeps on coming all the time, that you will fail or you will fail. And the devil also, sometimes, especially fear of failing, He likes saying, like, he likes giving examples, like, so-and-so started this business and he or she failed. So do you think you can make it? Even if you fail, are you the first one? Are you the last one? Keep on moving, keep on pushing, keep on pushing, keep on pushing. You will make it. Start that business that you, for a long time, you've wanted to start. If you want to go back to school, start it. If you want to apply for a certain job, do it. Don't stop. Let nothing discourage you, because you can do it. If at all, you can only have a positive attitude. Don't fear. Even if you fail, you're not the first one. So many people have failed. In politics, people have failed 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, but they never lost hope. People have failed. We've read of people, I mean, in school, in history, I mean, they failed first, second, third, fourth, then the 5th time, they managed. So even if you fail today, tomorrow, you're not the first, not the last. Keep on pushing. You know, if the moment you start putting your heart, putting fear of, I will fail, I fear, nothing else will come out of your life. Nothing else. Nothing else. You know, sometimes people call us failures, you know, oh, you cannot do it. If you try, you will fail. People are very, very good at talking out people out of success. Don't listen to people. You know, sometimes, even in marriages, people think that if someone is divorced or maybe separated, you cannot advise someone who is married or who is divorced. No. In fact, the person who was divorced he or she has experience, and she can tell you that the do's and don'ts. So listen. It doesn't mean that if someone has failed in something, then he or she can never do that. If only that person can have a positive attitude, what matters? What kind of attitude? What do you have? I mean, are you negative all the time? Do you fear to fail? Because even if you fail today, tomorrow is there. You can always try. Keep on pushing. Fear of, you always think anything that you start, you'll always fail, you'll always fail. Forget that. Remove that. Remove that. Keep on pushing. Even if you fail today, tomorrow you can do it. Start that business. If you want to go back to school, go back to school. If you want to do that thing, that project, do it. Don't listen to people. Voices everywhere. People will always tell you that you will fail. You will fail. Don't listen to those people. Listen to God and pray. And have a positive attitude. Keep on pushing. And then there's this thing, fear of rejection. You know, sometimes, especially when it comes to relationship, you know, ladies, maybe you got disappointed the first time, the second time, and then they put this heart that, I don't want to be in another relationship again because, you know, it will happen just like the first one. That is fear of rejection. You know, it doesn't matter if you are rejected in the first relationship, second relationship. Keep on, have the third one, the fourth one, you know, you will succeed. Even if someone rejected you, it does not mean that you're not good enough. So don't let the fear of rejection creeps into your heart, gets into your heart. After all, if you are rejected, are you the first one? Are you the last one? So why do you allow rejection comes, fear of being rejected comes into your heart? Why do you let it take root in your heart? Why do you let it control you? Why? That because you were rejected once, now you don't want to be rejected again. This fear of rejection has really, really put so many people down. But why? Because we allow it. We allow it. In fact, we nurture it. We make it to grow day by day. We feel that if it happened the first time, the second time it will happen. You know? Like they always say that all men are what? Not all. There are good ones outside here. There are good women outside here. So don't try to compare what happened. Don't fear because of what happened to you the first time. You compare it to the second and the third. No, that is fear. Don't let it come into your heart. We have fear of change. People fear change because they want status quo to remain. Why? Welcome, winner. Second time you're coming again, Winners TV.